It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Lions and the Niners under the lights on Monday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Two teams in this one going in the right direction. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, both these squads come in off winning streaks. Something's going to have to give, but you love having that momentum coming into a game like this.
And absolutely right, Mike. And on top of it, if you're the home team today playing in front of your home crowd, not only are you coming off this win streak and bringing this momentum into another home game, but you get the energy, you get the excitement of your crowd who's also riding this wave of winning football. But on the other sideline, you've got a hungry, hot road team that's looking in saying, all right, if you don't take us serious today, we're going to try to extend our winning streak of our own and get back onto this plane and go home with another win under our belt.
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on Monday night. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last two seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his third season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
That one good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A tight end in motion now. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got the first down and more than that. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, 2nd in the league in passing a season ago.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all three phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
It is a big play there for the Lions. It's a gain of 49. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. It is brought in the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. And that touchdown is a record breaker. He has set the NFL standard, the most receiving touchdowns in a single season in NFL history. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That is intercepted by the first-round pick from Alabama, Terrion Arnold.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards with 2 weeks to play. Looking to finish strong and capture the crown. From the 35, it's first and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. Here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Throwing here is Goff. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run with Gibbs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Lions 14, 49ers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A 1st down throw for Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Let's go. Let's go.
So Kittle comes in motion. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll motion over Samuel. 3rd down. Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. First and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll complete that to his fullback. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
That's right side and brought in by Williams. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Lions first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On first down, it's Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Goff. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra there defensively to break that one up. We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. To throw is Goff. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Amon-Ra.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Purdy now on 3rd and 2. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Man in motion here is Jennings. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
Ready.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Curve 19. Set go.
So Kittle comes in motion. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he will score! George Kittle! Touchdown, 49ers. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Lions call their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now Goff. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. On play action, Goff again working deep downfield. He's inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 88 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 49ers offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. The connection made to Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Let's go.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Ready, go. Hut, hut.
Throwing again is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hold on. Check.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan coaches as our EA Sports. Halftime report. All yours, Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was the visiting Chiefs who come in and get the victory on the road. Patrick Mahomes leading the way as his guys pick up win number 14 on the year. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the year. Lastly, let's get to the Windy City, see what's happening with the Bears at home at Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. DJ Moore, a touchdown catch in the victory. In the first half, it was the Alabama man, Jahmyr Gibbs, who had it cooking. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike
Pretty
Tirico
interesting first
and Greg
half.
Olsen.
We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. We've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Patrick motioning here. Goff to throw on 1st down. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be. And they'll turn it over on downs. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And not much materializes there. He'll get this to the 35. Here's a 2nd and 9. Purdy going to give this to Garendo. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. 3rd and long. Now Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Lions offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Goff. Coming across the field, it's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Gibbs. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. Goff to throw. He's got Laporta open on the left side. He is in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. And with that touchdown pass, he draws even with the Hall of Famer Peyton Manning. Most touchdown passes in a single season. They share the record now with 55 each. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
49ers 17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Saul, going to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's Goff. St. Brown working free, and he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That his second touchdown tonight. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are able to extend the lead.
49ers 17. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Saul, gonna return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Bravo 80.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready? Reload!
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
Let's go.
18-yard line.
Ready. Hut. Hut.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll lead to a second down.
Let's go now. Hey. Check that.
A run here with McCaffrey. Whoa! And the Niners have a first and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
That's another 49er. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
18 rattle.
They'll motion over Samuel. Third and goal. It's Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And with the season winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of the leading candidates to take home the award for Offensive Player of the Year. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10. Now a 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. He's going to have enough for that first down. Tackle made up at the 18-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Detroit. A run here with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Lions first down.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it.
And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jared Goff.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Purdy again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable.
Now a loose football. But fortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season 17-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.